Members of a family in Camino del Rio are nursing chop wounds following a wild chopping incident on Saturday night. 50-year-old Mirna Martinez and her family were asleep in their one-bedroom home when her son-in-law, 34-year-old David Koch, entered the house, allegedly under the influence of alcohol, and started to harass his 28-year-old common-law wife, Evelyn Garcia.
I
was in bed sleeping, and when he arrived, he started to undress. And then he tried to take down my skirt and my underwear, and I told him that I didn't want to have anything to do with him. My father-in-law spoke with him and told us all to just relax, but I got up and told them I was no longer sleepy.
When we noticed, she got up and came over here on this bed, and he dragged her back over there, and that's when he started beating her up. My husband saw, and then he said to him that here you will not beat this girl because you are not in your house. She didn't want anything to do with him, and that is why we have this problem. Her stepfather intervened on her behalf, and that's when the issue started for us.
During the back and forth between 41-year-old Juan de Juan and his son-in-law, Koch reached for a machete that was inside the room. He proceeded to chop his common-law wife, mother and father-in-law, and a 13-year-old brother-in-law. The family managed to escape, but not before suffering chop wounds to the head and upper parts of the body. The blood-stained sheets and clothing are the family's grim reminder that they narrowly escaped what could have been a deadly attack.
Then I told my husband Juan to just stop the quarrel and leave him alone. Quickly, the argument stopped and it got quiet, but it seems he was tricking us, that everything stopped because shortly after, he got up and grabbed the machete. I shouted out to the rest of the family that he had the machete. We tried to run out and escape from him, but we couldn't get out. He ran out behind us and caught us, and then we ran. The chop I received was in my head. My daughter was chopped to the front of her head and also to her arm. Twice she was chopped. My little boy got chopped to the back of his neck, and he too, my husband, got a big chop and other injuries like 2 more. Yes, if we didn't run and escape, he probably would have killed us all in here. I told them we had to split up because he couldn't follow us all. So they ran one direction and I ran in the other direction with my other 2 kids.
Koch was later restrained in the village and handed over to the police. Today, the family fears for their safety.
Yes, he has always been violent to me all his life. For the 10 years we lived together, I already told him that I will not go back and live with him. I will no longer do so. I already have a restraining order for them, for me and my daughter. Yes, I am very afraid of him, but what can I do?
We are afraid since this happened. We have been very scared, and since we got back from the hospital, we have been talking about how we are going to secure this house. Right now, we don't even have money because we spent the little we had getting medical attention. And now, we can't even go back to work because of our chop wounds. I sell on Saturday, but now I can't do that. And we are just talking that he might come back and try to finish us since we didn't know his intentions. And so, we are not safe because the house isn't secured and we are poor people.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.